Hello, guys. Welcome. We're back to more Advance Wars. It's me, Derek.
And it's me, Dakota.
We are gonna do Max vs. Flak. Enemy planes attack from sea. Can the ground forces repel them? Lord Flak, troop deployment is complete.
Look what we have here. Max's boys. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Sir, the unauthorized use of troops for personal vendettas
Is what worm? I'm not gonna let Max get away with what he did. As long as I win, who cares about rules? Now, get out of here.
Understood. I am a baby octopus in a cage in a glass thingy.
Flak Attack.
Flak Attack.
Mission 5. I like how the mission start thing spins around. Max, it's an attack.
What? Battlecopters? Bombers? Coming with an air assault, huh?
This doesn't look good. My troops are still recovering and I don't think they're ready. Infantry versus planes isn't the best matchup to begin with.
Leave it to me. I'll bring those birds down.
I'll come with you. I can at least offer some advice. Together we can get through this.
Alright.
That cheeky green.
Your Valley Girl, Sami?
They have bombers. They're fighters too. Okay, let's just stay calm. These are airs. Anti-air units. As the name implies, they're strong against air units. As direct combat units, there's no slouches versus infantry either.
Oh yeah, I love direct combat.
I bet you do. Now, these are missiles. They're an indirect combat weapon. They can only fire on air units, but the damage they cause is horrific. For more intel, select the unit and press the R button.
Yeah, and to see the range of fire, press the B button, right?
Uh-huh. I was a bit worried, but it looks like it's all coming back to you.
Wow, yeah, it's just like we just fought a war like not too long ago. Don't worry, I'll get you home without a scratch. Now it's time to light up the skies, but just remember, you owe me one. Okay, so bombers are basically the strongest unit in the game. Fighters, if they shoot any air unit, it's dead. And anti-airs, if they shoot any air unit, it's dead. And if missiles shoot an air unit, it's dead. So this battlecopter is not long for this world. Battlecopters, let's move! Listen up, B-copters are direct combat units, but they can't fire in fighters or bombers. In a copter dogfight, the attacker wins, and let's go make some noise. Sir, yes sir. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. This battlecopter is dead, no matter what. Because this fighter's gonna kill it. 100%. So what we're gonna do is, let's see. I want to bait the battlecopter to get killed by my... Because look at that fighter. Look at that fighter's range. Fighters completely destroy every air unit. Bombers, we don't want to let them near us. So, well, you might want to like, basically charge those guys forward. What we're gonna do is we're gonna shoot down this battlecopter. Dead.
Oh, poor Flak.
Yeah. And then we're gonna move these guys kind of out of the way, because that will bait them to come closer. I'm gonna bring this guy down. The fighter's gonna kill it, but that's fine. Important. Yeah, they can't get to the missiles. We're gonna bait that fighter to come towards us. He's gonna die. Sorry, rip in peace. We don't want our transport copter to be destroyed. Basically, all we want to do is bait everything this way, and then load a dude onto the T-copter and take the base. But we do not want that fighter going towards the T-copter, because then we basically lose the mission.
The unit selected is a rocket unit. It's an indirect combat unit with a fairly wide range of fire. It's 3 to 5 spaces. For you though, Max, its range of fire drops to 3 to 4 spaces.
Yeah, I just can't seem to get the hang of indirect combat.
Don't worry too much, Max. You are the king of direct combat after all. Oh yes, rockets run out of ammo quickly. Make sure you deploy them in areas that are easy to get supplies to. Like that town.
Wow. Lord Flak, we've just been told that we are not authorized to use either bombers or fighters.
Who needs authorization? They were just sitting there.
Lord Flak, we don't have many soldiers trained to use them.
Trained? I'll train them myself. These bombers, they're indirect combat units. They're good against ground units. They're even good on medium tanks. But they can't fire on other air units. They're bombers. They bomb. This here's a fighter. It can attack other air units. It's the best weapon to have when you're stomping flying stuff. You have to watch fuel with air units. They burn 2 units of fuel per day. Ground units stop moving when they run out of fuel, that's all. An air unit without fuel falls out of the sky and crashes. You got it? Then attack. The more you take out, the better.
Yes, sir. Delta Squad is away.
There's a Delta Squad?
Right. Yep, as I said, this guy's not long for the world. Oh, what?
Hey,
He must have got bad luck, because fighters never don't one-shot, See, this is all gonna happen. Now, most of these should die this turn.
Right, Derek.
That's not good. Okay, okay, so... Okay, yeah, this is fine. Actually, here's what we'll do. I'll take out the B-copter. You'd think the fighter's the problem, and it is the problem, because it can kill the T-copter. The bombers aren't actually a huge problem, but we are going to take them out anyways. First things first, fighter needs to die. Getting it down to 2 is good enough, because it won't be able to take out the T-copter at 2. This guy is going to take out this bomber. Bombers are pretty cool. Max, your CO power meter is full. Doesn't look full to me. Sorry, I said your thing.
Again, your power meter has 2 levels, a normal CO power and super CO power level. You have enough energy for a normal CO power. You can use it now or wait and save up for a super CO power. Have you used your CO powers is completely up to you. The well-timed use of a CO power can alter the course of a battle. To use the CO power, select power from the map menu.
Alright, time to show him who's boss. And we're gonna do exactly that, for one reason in particular. Now those anti-airs will one-shot. Max Force! Also the B-copters will do good work. See, now we'll actually kill the bombers. Boop.
And also, everyone, when they use a CO power, the first one is always the same, and then the super power has more of a dramatic effect.
Yes. I really like how those things fire, how they like go back and forth.
Like little pea shooters.
And now this battlecopter will take out this one because of the CO power. Normally it would be more even. I think I'd drop it to like probably around 3 health left. But with this power they get taken out completely. And this guy's kind of just, he gonna chill. We're gonna chill there, and we're gonna cap. We've recovered this in a city we captured. What's this supposed to be? I forgot that guy's voice for a second.
That's a map to the enemy lab.
They left a map.
Actually, my troops have been ordered to find the lab on this map. It seems that Black Hole has these labs scattered here and like there. Reports are that the research centers for new weapon development.
Here and there? So there are labs like this in Yellow Comet and Blue Moon?
We're not completely sure they're hidden at all, which is why we need maps like this to help us search them out. I'll warn our allies and get this until the nail. At the very least, we pinned down the lab here in Orange Star. After we're through here, we should be able to proceed to the lab via the map select screen. Yay, mission.
Yeah, bonus mission. And you're gonna protect the T-copter. Yeah. See, now the fighters. Yeah! Sorry, I got excited. I saw the 3 exclamation points and I just had.
I mean, go ahead, go ahead.
Here's Flak's power!
Super power! Yeah, here you go. And everyone's got an animation like this too for super power.
You gotta say barbaric blow.
Barbaric blow!
Wow, good use. Totally taking advantage of your power there.
Could you imagine if the missile just missed?
Didn't even use the bomber, but this is gonna be. Oh wow, he got bad luck.
I do like the music though. I'm not gonna lie.
I think I actually put this rocket in the bad spot because I'd stopped thinking for a second. Well, that's okay. Decopter, ho! Even though I don't really need it because this mission's gonna be over soon. That's gonna drop it to 2. This guy's gonna kill it. Here we go. Anti-airs against infantry, destroys them. You can also do this mission by capturing the HQ, but we're not going to do that because we move things around good ways.
We brainball, we big brained it.
Yeah, big brain plays. I don't think we lost a single unit.
You know what we need? Well, we technically lost that battle copter, but that was.
I mean, yeah, there's literally no way to save that battle copter. Alright, how's that, Sammy? Not a scratch anywhere, except for that one battle copter. That guy's dead. His whole family's gone.
poor fucking Steve. Oh, damn it. Thanks, Max. But what about your troops?
Ha! This is nothing. My troops eat this stuff for breakfast.
No, they don't. Blast!
Yo, Flak, you had enough? Just give it up already.
Don't start mouthing now, because you won here today.
What?
No one can stop the black hole invasion. You'll see, one day you and your girlfriend will be begging for mercy. I'll retreat for now, but we'll meet again. So long.
Bye.
Girlfriend? Who do you think he is? Black hole goons, not an ounce of decency at any of them.
Yeah, but they're never gonna take Orange Star. Not while we're here. Sammy, Max, are you alright? This battle, it's finished. Hey there, Nell. You're just in time to join the celebration.
Victory!
I like how it's that fighter exploding. Look, you murdered that guy!
Laughing too hard, I apologize.
As long as I'm here, Orange Star is safe.
Poor Flak, he's kind of like mashed up.
We get a side quest.
Yay.
Save our mission.
I love RPGs.
So do you want to do Sammy and I'll do the side quest?
Oh, who's doing the side? Like, who's the CEO of the side quest?
And why?
And Flak.
It's up to you. I mean, you get to pick.
I'll do Sammy because I got a little girl voice now. Enemies at sea and on land. Out with them and capture the HQ.
I'm excited for this mission because I really like Lash's theme. That's a good one. Yeah, I like Lash.
According to our intel, it's just a little further ahead.
Sammy, how sure are you about this information's accuracy? My Nell's voice is basically very speed robotic. It seems odd that Flak would be here arresting his troops.
I know, but do you really think Flak's capable of setting off a trap?
Well, since you put it that way.
Meet more.
I am here to give you instructions.
Mission 6.
By the way, did you know you can build things out of a base and also helicopters fly?
Mission 6, Lash-out.
Lash-out. I dig Lash. She's definitely my favorite Black Hole CO. You're right, Flak didn't set up a trap for you, I did. I forgot Flash's voice. Flak doesn't have a cunning bone in his body.
Who's that, little girl?
Black Hole CO, perhaps? Teehee, you got it right. My name's Lash. Nice to meet you. Would you like to play with me? What do you say, Grandma? I do believe I'm being taunted. Sammy, bring her to me. Alive.
Meet more. Okay.
Look at this terrain. I think we'll need some naval units here. See that base up there? There's nothing we can do to keep it from the enemy. But if we ignore it, they'll use it to deploy ground units after ground unit. Which means there's only one way for us to proceed. We have to get that island and capture the enemy HQ.
Yes, ma'am. If victory relies on capturing, then I'm right. I'm the right CO for the job.
As well you should be. You're quite skilled at securing properties. Plus, your transport units possess superior movement range.
Need more.
That goes for T-copters and this lander as well. I'm sure you'll be able to handle all transportation with these. First, let's get this get that T-copter out of the trouble.
Oh,
Okay, go to the
boy.
CO menu. We got a new CO to talk about.
That is true.
Lash, the wonderkind? Oh, the wonderkind of the Black Hole Forces. A small, fierce, and brilliant inventor. Hit, getting her way. Miss, not getting it. Relatable. Skilled at taking advantage of terrain features. Can turn terrain effects into firepower bonuses.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. Terrain tactics. In addition to using terrain effects to increase firepower, drops movement cost for all units to 1. Terrain effects are doubled and used to increase attack strength. Additionally, movement costs for all units drop to 1. Prime tactics. So Lash, I really like playing as her. Fighting her, it can be annoying at times, but she also kind of doesn't really know how to use her power because it's a lot more complicated than most people's. So basically, her day-to-day power, you know those stars like forest giving 2, land, all planes giving 1, HQs giving 4. Basically, whereas like Max his grenades always have 20% power, all of her units that have any sort of defense get that same defense into attack. So if she has any unit on planes, they have 10% defense and 10% attack. If she has a mech in the mountains that has 40% more attack, which is crazy.
Yeah.
If she has rockets on her HQ, that rocket has 40% attack increased.
God, gross.
Lash is crazy.
Yeah.
And then her CO power makes all movement cost 1. It's not that good, but I mean it does mean like tanks can shoot through forests at you with ridiculous speed. Now her super CO power, it doubles the terrain effects, which means a rocket on a city has 80% increased attack. It means mechs on mountains have 80% more attack. It's also it doubles the defense too, so if she uses her superpower and anything is on her HQ, you're not touching it. You won't hurt mechs and mountains. She's not really good at air unit because air units don't gain defense, but her day-to-day power makes her pretty good, and her superpower is really good.
Well,
Plus, her theme is one of my favorites in the game.
I can say one thing though. She ain't like my girl Sami. Sami's gonna take it. Alright, so we got rockets, 2 anti-air, we have 3 infantry.
We got some new units to talk about.
New submarine.
Don't bother reading it there. You know she's gonna want to talk about it.
If I touch mine.
You've selected a sub. Subs are direct combat units. Subs can fire on all naval comets, including the cruiser above. However, they're rather ineffective versus cruisers, so don't expect too much. Subs also have the ability to dive onto the surface of the sea.
Dive. It means they can't be attacked while submerged, right?
That's half true. They can't be fired upon by most units while submerged. However, other subs and cruisers can attack at any time. As you know, when naval units run out of fuel, they sink.
Oh.
Submerged units use a lot more fuel, in fact. They use 5 units per day. If in danger, select rise to the surface and head to the port. Well, there are no ports here, so use an APC to refuel.
Yes, ma'am. She just always says yes, ma'am. So, as an example, for her, the sub versus a
Cruiser, it's a bad matchup.
It's always a bad idea.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a bad time. Cruiser.
Okay, let's take a look at the cruiser you selected. It's a direct combat unit, but it can only fire on certain units. It can only attack air units and subs.
Oh.
I believe it can reach the enemy sub from here, so go ahead and attack. Not a sub, you silly ninny.
I know. I'm just telling people, that's not a sub, that's a cruiser. Yeah, they do their dog damage.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Pretty good. My favorite units are battleships. I love battleships.
You got my battleship.
You sunk my battleship. This is a battleship. It's an indirect combat unit, naval unit. It can fire on both ground and naval units. and it's also really good. It has the largest range of fire of all indirect combat units. Also, when Grit's using a battleship, they destroy everything. It should be able to reach that rocket unit from its current location. Give it a try.
Oh god.
God, I love battleships. They're so monstrous.
Alright, well, let's explain the range real quick.
Yeah, that's
It's like
huge.
that.
That's pretty huge.
For people understanding.
Also, I just love the animation of each cannon like firing separately.
It's 2 damage per cannon. Okay. What am I gonna do here?
The problem is the cruiser up there.
It's true.
But, your T-copter needs to get out of there.
Yeah, it does.
But the cruiser can kill it.
Ooh.
If we leave the T-copter here, those 2 air units will take it out. If we go to the sea, it becomes vulnerable to that cruiser. Both of these units can fire directly on air units. If that T-copter gets hit, it doesn't stand a chance. Now we could rely on its movement, fire, and range and flee. But there's another way to keep it safe.
How?
Easy. Cruisers can carry up to 2 B-copters or T-copters. As long as the cruiser's safe, so are its passengers. As luck would have it, you have a cruiser under your command. Why don't you try using it out?
Oh. Don't mind if I do.
There's another way you can also do that. Oh, you already did it. You can just fly it to those, the trees, and it can't be shot upon. A little oversight in the game's tutorial phase.
Oh.
Yeah, you could have just flown into the trees. It's okay. It's okay.
Alright then. Alright.
The game's like, here's a tutorial on how things work. You're like, actually, I'm not gonna do that. But it's okay. So, no. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, I think you can load 2 units, so you could load a mech and a tank.
Gotta find out.
Yeah. What do we have here is a lander. It transports troops in exactly the same way as APCs do. It's also restricted to dropping units on terrain those units can traverse. It's unique in that it can carry 2 ground units at once.
Whoops.
On this map, the only place it can drop troops is on shoals. It can normally use ports as well, but since there are no ports here...
Under these conditions, this lander is a unit I just can't do without.
I agree. You must be careful to keep it from being fired upon.
Oh, that's the plan, Nell. That's the plan.
The unfortunate thing is, you basically have to have your sub go against the cruiser.
But also a note for people, and you probably already saw it too. But this mission we have 7 days to finish it.
Yes.
Yeah, so just a heads up.
Yeah, this is, of the 3 missions, this is definitely the hardest. Yeah, this is a bad matchup, but there's nothing else that we can take this guy out with. Ooh, jeez.
Yeah, I got power.
Yeah. Actually, I take that back. I think the battleship can shoot the cruiser, but oh well, it's too late for that. You're gonna have to move that lander up.
Let's try to see where.
Yeah.
Let's see, it's right there.
Well, I mean, you can send it up the coast. Just don't put it in range of the rockets. Although the rockets only have 2 health, so you should be fine. The sub is the big concern. Just wait.
Okay, let's find out. Rockets up here.
Yeah, we'll kind of just play this mission by ear. This is one of the more difficult. It's not like difficult, but it's definitely the hardest of the 3. Can you actually? You can't shoot this up, can you? From the land? I'm trying to remember.
I don't think so. Oh.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, it
I
doesn't do that much.
I mean, there's no harm. You might drop it to 1. Nope.
Nope.
By the hey, there's no reason not to do that.
Oh, now we're gonna.
Yeah, it's got 2 health.
And that's my turn. And I end my turn.
I love Lash's theme. Oh, she's gonna use her power.
Oh, God.
I almost forgot. I have something to tell you. You know, I didn't lead you all the way out here for nothing. On day 7, Flak's bringing his troops, and we're gonna pinch you like a bug.
What?
Yep, you're running out of time. Tee-hee-hee-hee. Well, isn't this an unexpected surprise? This Black Coast CEO has a brain. Okay, Sami, you heard her. Flak and his goons are closing in. We've got to clear this map within 7 days. Here's your chance to prove your rep for surprising the foe that deserved.
Yes, ma'am. I'll give it my best shot. Oh, Valley Girl.
Bing bong. Bing bong. That battleship's gonna kill that cruiser. Yes, it's gonna kill it.
Thanks, Lash.
Day 2, let me tell you a bit more about these naval units. God, Nell, stop talking. At the beginning of each day, naval units burn 2 units of fuel. Their fuel supply runs out, they sink and vanish. Also, that's not how boats work. To refuel, place naval units in port, or move them next to APCs.
Technically, when you kill people, they don't blow up either, so...
I mean, when subs run out of fuel, they sink, but that's because that's how submarines work. But if, like, a battleship runs out of fuel, it doesn't suddenly sink. It just stops moving.
Understood.
Okay, I'm gonna leave the rest of this battle to you. Thank God you're gonna stop talking. Good luck.
Hey, if I would do stuff now.
Mess that crew up. Bye, cruiser. The submarine served its purpose, and that was distracting the cruiser.
Yep. Thank you.
Nah.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Yeah. And then you don't even need to go there, you can just go straight to the HQ.
Yeah, that's true. But we got all those guys.
Yeah. You could do that. What you could also do is, move a little bit closer to the HQ and pop the battle copter out. Or is that a T-copter? I don't remember.
It's a T-copter.
Oh, then it's not that helpful.
I mean, it would be good if I got him in with one of the next.
Yeah. I would charge the lander up there. Can I get to the... Go over to near the forest.
This one.
No, the other one. The farther right one. Yeah. And you can pop the mech off in the forest and drop the tank on the shoal. Yeah. And what you can actually do is you can finish this mission in 2 days. Throw that lander up there and pop the T-copter out. Or the... yeah. Like, just next to the tank.
Whoa. I can't get on this.
No, but you can pop the T-copter out in the air. You don't want it to pop out near the anti-airs, or it'll die.
Oh wait, he's capturing... Oh, hey, I have an idea. Well, if I just put him right here, drop the T-copter, and then he captures it, and then he can't move those units.
That's true.
There. And then this guy can figure out whatever the hell he wants to do.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I want my big brain play, okay? We're just gonna move these guys for fun.
Yeah.
There, you can refill.
It doesn't do a whole lot, but okay.
1%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Showing him who's boss. It's 1980 something.
Wow, you don't say.
Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah.
Oh no, the cruiser. Or the lander. Bonk.
Womp.
Bing bong, doop 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 doop
Oh, no.
doop.
What are you guys doing?
No, now it's really simple. You just move your mech to the HQ and put the tank in front of that soldier, and you win.
Yeah. Oh, I wish I had my super CO power.
Just to really flex.
Yeah, just to flex real hard. Hey, dude.
There. Now you win, because they can't interrupt your capture. The T-captor in that spot was a good one.
And just the overkill of 5 cannons.
Like, we're just gonna shoot all 5 cannons at that guy? That seems uncalled for. Oh, it is. Okay, whoever, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I don't like the setup.
It looks chunky. It's got like tumors. It's a weird looking sub.
It's my dick.
You're like, hey, what's up with that weird looking baby? Like, oh, that's my submarine.
I'm just gonna.
Hey, just leave it.
Just gonna chill out.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, just cause.
Yeah. I'm gonna win the next day, so.
Yeah, I mean,
I can just prove a point real quick. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah. Although, tee, come on, let's play. It's not gonna. I mean, watch how much damage that infantry on the base is gonna do to the artillery. It's the amount of attack she gets with this ability is crazy when it's used properly.
Oh, she moves.
Like, that's not gonna do much. He's got 3 health. But watch this guy over here.
Oh.
That's a lot of damage to a copter with just plain infantry. Also this. It's good damage.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No. I mean, it's not. It doesn't translate to how much damage because infantry units are pretty weak, but
Just want to see something.
just cause.
Yeah. I just want to see if I can do it. I don't think I'm gonna have enough though.
To get the super?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately.
I just want to flex.
Look at that defense though.
That
You just
defense.
did 2 to an infantry with rockets. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's not cool. I don't like it.
It's like, I'm gonna shoot these rockets at these infantry. Like, 2 damage. Are you kidding me?
Oh, it's just a double time.
Bow.
And
capture.
in the game.
Yeah. Congratulations, Sami, you won.
Fear, I came through somehow. Big brain play.
Now I'd like to talk to our energetic little friend again. Sami, drag her over here, please. Was she just chilling?
Yes, ma'am.
Wait a minute, this isn't that rat. This is...
It's a dummy.
She escaped. Unbelievable. She played us like a pair of fools. Flak troops are closing in. Let's get out of here.
What a troublesome pair they turned out to be.
Mission complete.
Ah, mission complete.
Mission compris.
Yay.
100 points. We did it.
Doing so good. Lash, she's going to be a handful. I wish she was blonde now. I wish her color were blonde. That would be way better.
Nah, I like the white hair with the red.
I do like the white hair too.
Save current data over existing data.
Yay,
Now
pass.
saving, do not turn off save complete.
Pass.
She's a robot.
Beep boop.
Alright everyone, so that's the end of this episode. Next episode we're gonna take on that secret lab.
Bye.